Hi friends, my name is Usman, and in this video tutorial we are going to see and learn about tuples in Python. Tuples are one of the four data types in Python used to store collections of data. Tuples are used to store multiple values in a single variable. A tuple is a collection of ordered and unchangeable items. Tuples are written with rounded brackets. Let's run this program. Run tuples. Okay, you see we have printed out apple, banana and cherry, which is a tuple. We have stored three different values in the tuple. Tuple items are ordered, unchangeable and allow duplicate values. Tuple items are indexed. The first item has an index 0, second item has an index 1 and so on. When we say that tuples are ordered, it means that there is a defined order and that order will not change. Tuples are unchangeable, which means that we cannot add, remove, or append tuples after they have been created. Since tuples are indexed, tuples can hold duplicate values. Okay, let's create some duplicate values in our existing tuple. So, apple and banana, and let's run the program. You can see we have apple, banana, cherry, apple and banana. So we have duplicate values, the tuple. Similarly, like lists, the number of items in the tuple can be find out by using the len function. So let's run this and you can see we have 5 items in the tuple. Let's look at an interesting fact. So if you want to create a tuple with a single item, you need to add a comma after that single value. Otherwise, Python won't recognize this tuple as a tuple. It will recognize it as a string. So let's print the type tuple. Okay, type. You can see that Python has given us that this object of tuple is belongs to the class of tuple. So let's try and remove this comma and run the program again, and you can see now Python recognizes this as a string instead of tuple. Tuple items can be of any data type. They can be string, they can be numbers, and they can hold boolean values as well. It also possible to create a tuple with the tuple constructor. You can access tuple items by referencing to the index number. Tuples also support negative indexing. So let's say if I type in -1 as an index, it will print the last item in the tuple. So let's run the program. Okay, you can see as printed C, which is the last item in the tuple. You can also find out if a value exists in the tuple. So let's say if we want to find B in my tuple, yes, B exists. Run the program. You can see it says yes, B exists. Once tuple is created, you cannot change its values. If you want to change values of a tuple, Python won't allow it, but you can convert the tuple to a list if you want to change the values. You can see now we have updated the list which was converted from the tuple into the list. Once a tuple has been created, you cannot add items to the tuple, but there is a way around. So what you can do is you can convert your tuple into a list and add an item in the list, let's say kiwi, and then convert that list back into a tuple. Let's run this program. You can see we have a tuple A, B, C, kiwi, but we have had to do some operations by converting it into a list first, adding an item at the end, and then converting it back into tuple. Similarly, you cannot remove items from the tuple, and same is true for the same scenario we used by converting tuple into list and then adding an item at the end and then converting the list back into the tuple. So same goes for remove. You can convert the tuple into list, remove the item, convert the list back into the tuple. So run the program. You can see we have only 2 items. C is gone because it has been removed. The del keyword can completely delete the tuple object. So just del keyword and my tuple. This will do the trick. Now let's have a look of unpacking a tuple. When we create a tuple, we assign values to it, and it's called packing a tuple. So this concept is called packing a tuple. And now let's look at a concept called unpacking a tuple. So what we can do is my tuple. Okay, so what we have done here is we have unpacked the tuple into 4 variables a, b, c, d. So now each variable a, b, c, and d hold values, string values from the tuple. Let's run the program. So you can see we have a, b, c, d. This is called unpacking a tuple. Let's look at another interesting operation while unpacking the tuple, and that is using asterisk. So let's say we have items in the tuple a, b, c, d, e, f. There are 6 items in the tuple, and let's say if we want to unpack the tuple into 3 variables. Okay, you can just add static at the end of the last variable, that is c. Now what will happen is a will be assigned the string a, b will be assigned the string b, and c will be assigned all these 4 variables because we have added asterisk at the start of the c variable. So let's just find out this, and c will be converted automatically to a list object which will hold C, D, E, F. Now let's confirm that. Running the program, you can see we have variable A, variable B, and then we have a list C, D, E, F. Asterisk can also be used with the middle variable. Now what will happen is A will be assigned to A variable, B, C, D, and E will be assigned to B variable as a list object. The last item in the tuple, that is F, it will be assigned to the C variable. Let's see that in action. Okay, you can see we have A variable, a list object, and the F variable. Let's see how we can loop through the items in the tuple. X in my tuple, print X, run the program. You can see we have printed out all the values in the tuple. To join one or more tuples, you can use the plus operator and G. Okay, my tuple 3 is equal to my tuple plus my tuple 2. Just print my tuple 3 and run the program. You see we have joined two tuples into single tuple. If you want to multiply the contents of a tuple by a number of times, you can use an asterisk operator. My tuple is equal to, let's name it my tuple 2, my tuple multiply by 2, and let's just run the program. Okay, you can see we have multiplied the content, and you can multiply as many times as you want. So let's it, and you can see the content has been multiplied by 5 times. Last of all, if you want to know the occurrence of same value in the tuple, you can use count method. So print my tuple dot count. Let's see if we want to see the occurrence of B in the tuple, and you can see B has an occurrence number of 2. So let's increase it and see now we have 3 B's in our tuple. So that's it for this lecture. In today's lecture we have explored tuples in Python and did some manipulation with the tuples. See you in the next training with sets in Python. Take care, bye.